Autism informs everything that I do. It's, my processing unit.
That is comedian Hannah Gadsby from her conversation on The View. Show co-host Sunny Hostin asks her,
I was a little confused by this. You're in your late 30s, you were diagnosed with ADHD and autism spectrum disorder. But you write in your book that people dismissed you as too fat, too social, or too female to be autistic.
Female?
Yeah.
You've got to be coding in Silicon Valley.
Yeah. Like, how have you handled that? And how does your autism inform your comedy?
Well, autism informs everything that I do. It's my processing unit.
Yeah.
So it's how the information goes in and out. So it's always informed me. Since being diagnosed, it's helped me understand that I'm not a rubbish person. I just think about things differently.
Ah, right.
actor Kayla Cromer about her series.
Everything's Gonna Be Okay is about a trio of siblings caring for everyone after their father's death. It's a show that really reflects what it's like to be human. Real talk, real conversations that explores a broad range of emotions and representation. You name it, we've pretty much got it. I play Matilda. Matilda is a strong-willed teenage girl trying to navigate a world that is a bit foreign to her due to the fact that she is autistic.
Broadcast journalist Dan Rather interviews actor Daryl Hannah.
And you did not consider yourself particularly social adept. Is that what led to, let me say, suspicions and at least half diagnosis that you had Asperger's syndrome when you were younger?
It was, yes, I had been taken out of school for about a year. Always since I was a baby, I always rocked. I always, would get hypnotized by fires. And I wouldn't say I was introverted. I was more out there somewhere. I was off in the dream world all the time and was not very communicative. And in the 60s, they did like Rorschach tests and things. It wasn't very...
Literally,
Yeah. It was like, here's an ink blot. What does that mean? And my answers were all wrong, apparently. And so they recommended to my mom to put me on some medications and institutionalize me, and I'm so thankful that she didn't, because I'd probably still be there today if she had.
Host of the Takeaway podcast, Melissa Harris Perry interviews As We See It series co-star Ann Pien.
Violet, played by Ann Pien, is looking for love and hopes to find a normal boyfriend and live what she considers to be a normal life. Ann, let me come to you about Violet. I'm wondering how, in a similar way, do you relate to Violet? What has it been like to bring Violet to life, to start to flesh her out as a character? Because she's performing some particular anxieties around being neurotypical or normal, as she calls it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, that's definitely something that I do share with Violet. It very similar to, Jack's storyline, where he was mortified when he thought that he couldn't pass. And that's something, because I was groomed from such a young age to hide all of the strange peculiarities of even my autism. I would stim and I'd be told, don't move your legs, don't kick. Everything was a performance, so to speak, around people. So it was very exhausting and tiring. And in my mind, I thought the end all be all of life was just to be able to pass.
Leslie Mitchell interviews Zhara Astra.
Hi, everyone. It's Leslie here with another episode of Synergy. And today my guest is Zhara Astra. Zhara is a film and television writer, producer, as well as a professor at Arizona State University, where she teaches the first course in the world on understanding neurodivergent women. After discovering in adulthood that she was on the spectrum with ADHD, Zhara set out on a mission to change the way women are viewed, treated, and diagnosed in the medical world.
Therapist and author Julie Bjelland.
And I'm a psychotherapist specializing in high sensitivity and the neurodiverse. So then I wanted to understand myself on an even higher level. And there had been this piece that had been in me that I'd been researching. And that is, we've heard so much about where is the line between sensitivity and autism, for example? And I used to think that there was this gap that wasn't talked about.